Yo, what's going on, guys? Celtic Limits here today, and I'm bringing you another video. In today's video, I want to talk about a heavy topic that I've been seeing in a lot of other YouTubers' videos, like Ali and T Martin, all the other bigger Call of Duty YouTube accounts and channels and all that. This topic is, will supply drops come back in Call of Duty World War II coming out later this year? And just like they said, it's almost a 100% given that they will come back, meaning how much money Activision makes from the supply drops. Because if you think about it this way, people spend money to get these supply drops, and that money that they are using to buy these supply drops, that's getting that's going to Activision and all that, and that's making them a lot of money. So why would they stop doing that if they're making money off it? So we could basically roll out that they are coming back. There's almost no stopping it. Like, look at Modern Warfare Remastered. There's like supply drops in there. At least I think. I never played the game, but I'm almost sure that they're in there. But yeah, so they're most likely coming back, and there's nothing we obviously could do about it. That's their decision. But the other, like that was point A. Like, point B to this topic that I want to talk about is, will like weapon variants come back in these supply drops? Like, what will be in these supply drops? And in these supply drops, are they gonna have these weapon variants? Well, like Advanced Warfare, the community didn't really like that because it gives other players an edge over others who are willing to spend the money to get this. It's like a pay-to-win system. And for the players that don't have the money to spend on supply drops, or don't want to spend on supply drops, like me, I didn't want to spend money on supply drops, they are kind of like, it's kind of harder for them to play against these other players that put 20, 30, 40, 100, $200 plus into supply drops to get these weapon variants to help them. And these weapon variants were like things that do more damage, shoot faster, reload quicker, things like that. And well, I think that this will come back into World War II? No, I don't think that will. But is it a possibility? Yes, it is a possibility. And I'm honestly hoping that it doesn't come back, because that is going to be like a pay-to-win system, and it's going to kind of throw off the feel of the World War II. Like, in World War II, it wasn't having all these special guns and these different variants. Like, it was basic, and that's how I think they need to keep it. They shouldn't like be doing all these variants where people could pay for supply drops and then get these. Like, I don't think that they should create this pay-to-win system again, like they did in Advanced Warfare. It was honestly bullshit. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It was stupid as fuck. But that's just straight up how it is. What should be in these supply drops are things like camos, and if they're gonna bring like the Black Ops 3 like taunts and things like that, put those in there. Like, things like that won't affect the gameplay, and just things like that. I don't think that they should put anything in there like even attachments that'll help you do better that you have to get through supply drops, because that's giving you an edge over other players, and that's just stupid. That's bullshit. Like, Black Ops 2, like you're watching right here, we don't have none of that bullshit, and this is how good of a game. This game did how good. And then look at Advanced Warfare, like how that turned out. Look at Infinite Warfare. Look at how that turned out. That game's absolute shit. That, like, it's just so stupid if you are actually gonna do that. But I think that they'll be smart enough not to do that, and they'll only put like camos and stuff in that, and taunts like in the supply drops, because that's what they should do. But if I could pick whether or not to have supply drops or not have supply drops, I would just say not to have supply drops. Bring it back completely to the old school Call of Duty. Bring it back to like the way Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2 was bring it back to how Modern Warfare 3, 2, like just how those games were. They did how good, and they didn't have no supply drops. Like, that's what I'm saying. We don't need the supply drops, but it's almost a given that they are coming back. There's nothing we could do about it. So we're just gonna have to deal with it and hope that they know what they're doing, and hope that they don't make another shitty Call of Duty. And if they do make a shitty Call of Duty, that's also gonna affect me, because I'm now trying to become a YouTuber based off of Call of Duty. And if no one's gonna want to watch the Call of Duty they make, because it turns out to be another shitty Call of Duty, then that affects me and all the other YouTubers out there. Like, look at FaZe. They can't even make videos on these Call of Duties because nobody wants to watch them, and Black Ops 2 is getting so old to them. But that's a whole different topic I'm not getting into. Yeah, I'm just gonna pray that they know what they're doing with these supply drops, because I really don't want them to mess it up. I miss being able to sit down and just grind Call of Duty and it just being fun. But this is basically the end of this video, so I'm gonna leave you guys with the rest of this. Remember to like and subscribe. This has been Celtic Limits, guys. See ya.